So this is the second Food and Drug Administration complaint that is going out. So I'm going to call it the Food and Drug Administration Complaint 2. And like I stated, after May 7th, 2019, I will be sending out complaints, not only on YouTubers, but even on companies that put out new products that have a manufacturer finished product date past August 8th of 2016. And also I'd like to take a note that even, let's say this, when the Food and Drug Administration, if they do, and they probably will, appeal Judge Paul Grimm's United States District Court of Maryland court's decision, which will put a stay on the August 8th of 2018, which is basically whatever date they come up with as a deadline for the year of 2019, then until that happens, until the FDA puts a stay on that particular lower court ruling that will be coming out, when that ruling does come out by the United States District Court Judge Paul W. Grimm, that's Grimm, then immediately I will start reporting all vapor products, e-liquids, and hardware from February 15th, 2017, scratch that, February 15th, 2007, all the way up until whatever date Judge Paul Grimm chooses, sometime in 2019. So all of those products will be reported. If and probably will the FDA appeals that particular judge's ruling, final ruling, and puts a stay on the lower court, then I will revert back to only reporting products from August 8th of 2016 and onward, or into the future. So that's where we stand at now. So there'll be a lot of products to report once that judge's ruling comes down and until the stay is put on that particular ruling. Right now we're dealing with Mike Vapes with his Recurve Dual RDA by Woltofo. And this is what it is. So I will read it. I redacted areas, intentionally put down left blank, intentionally for YouTube, and outside of that, everything else will be shown. So it says, May 17, 2019, Food and Drug Administration, Center for Tobacco Products, to whom it may concern. Make this maybe just a tinge bit bigger so you can see it. I would like to bring this complaint from a concerned consumer to the attention of the United States Food and Drug Administration Center for Tobacco Products, a foreign company in China, which is manufacturing and importing a vapor product, electronic nicotine delivery system, ENDS, into the United States, which has a manufactured finished product date after August 8, 2016, without a FDA marketing order. Woltofo, located at the following business address, and you see it on the page: phone number, email, EU regulation number. The following are two web pages from the Woltofo website which show the company's products and service. Distribution and wholesale in the United States are located at the following business address: Midwest Distribution, Illinois, USA, and you see the address, phone number, and email. Hit That Juice LLC, located at the following addresses: past and present, Michael S. left blank intentionally for YouTube, owner and operator of Hit That Juice LLC. Several addresses are affiliated to left blank intentionally for YouTube, left blank intentionally for YouTube, left blank intentionally for YouTube, New York, left blank intentionally for YouTube. Phone numbers 917- left blank intentionally for YouTube. Hit That Juice LLC business email info@hitthat left blank intentionally for YouTube, left blank intentionally for YouTube, date of birth, October 28, 1972. Although recurve dual RDA is created by Michael S., left blank intentionally for YouTube, Mike V., left blank intentionally for YouTube, who aids and abets criminally and civilly, Wotofo manufacturer. The Wotofo recurve dual RDA is sold on the website Hit That Juice, as well as distributed by a Midwest Distribution, Illinois, USA. The Wotofo recurve dual RDA has a manufacturer finished product date as of May 15th, 2019. The Woto recurve dual RDA premiered on Mike V. blank or dash left blank intentionally for YouTube channel on May 15, 2019, entitled Wotofo recurve dual 24mm RDA presentation video designed by Mike V. left blank intentionally for YouTube. According to Mike V. left blank intentionally for YouTube website, the terms of service on the Hit That Juice LLC website reads, quote, "We only sell products legal under federal and state law. We do not sell or market products, the possession or sale of which is illegal under either federal or state law." Emphasis added. Henceforth, the Wotofo recurve dual RDA is in violation of its limited liability company's terms of service. The above listed examples show the intent and reckless disregard of the federal statute, the Family Smoking Prevention and Tobacco Control Act of 2009, as well as the FDA final rule, because the above listed product, Wotofo recurve dual RDA, has that's a little typo. That's no big deal. It's just this particular document is just for YouTube. It doesn't matter. Dual RDA has a manufacturer finished product date after August 8th, 2016, without any product review, that is pre-market tobacco application, substantial equivalence, and/or exemption for substantial equivalence by the Food and Drug Administration and/or the Center for Tobacco Products. And then you could read the rest of that yourself. Pause the page. Pause the page. You can read that. Pause the page. Read that. Pause the page. Goes on to say, I do realize the United States Food and Drug Administration, as well as the Center for Tobacco Products, are undergoing the 2019 National Youth Tobacco Survey. So I do not expect the FDA or the CTP to act on this complaint in the short term, unless the FDA and CTP deems it appropriate to do so. But in the very least, the FDA and the CTP will have this information regarding Hit That Juice LLC, Mike V. left blank intentionally for YouTube, Michael S. left blank intentionally for YouTube, and Wotofo on file in case the FDA and/or the CTP decides to enforce the pre-market tobacco application statutes, that is, new tobacco products. And then you can read that on the screen. Pause, read. And pause, read. I certify the above statements are true to the best of my knowledge and belief. I further state that if any of the above statements made by me are maliciously false, I'm subject to punishment by law. Now, what I decided to do is, instead of sending these through the United States Postal Service through certified mail, I'm just going to submit these on the Food and Drug Administration's website. It's much easier, and not only that, but because I've a very good gut feeling that there is going to be a slew, just a slew of FDA complaints coming from this particular channel and or from me, that it'd be way more time consuming the other way, whereas sending it online is much quicker. I get a much quicker response. So that's the way this is going to be handled. If and when I do have a multiple complaint, what I'm working on presently is I'm going to go through every single state of the United States of America and every single territory of the United States of America. Find every single solitary brick and mortar vape shop in each state, which is going to take me a long time to do, but I'm going to attempt to pull this off in about a month or two. Find every single solitary vape shop, brick and mortar, in the United States and its territories. Get a long list, be of course, Word document. Put it all down in one particular Word document, and then attach it to a complaint and upload it to or attach it onto a complaint on the FDA, on the Food and Drug Administration's website, complaint portal, I guess you could call it. It's going to take me a while to do this, but I am actually going to pull that off. Every single solitary brick and mortar. And then after that, after I do the brick and mortars, then I'm going to do every single solitary United States and its territories that is located in the United States and its territories. Every single solitary wholesaler, distributor, retailer that is online, which is going to probably take me even longer than 1 or 2 months. So by the end of 2019, I'll have every single solitary United States of America and its territories vendor out there, as well as distributor, wholesaler, and even manufacturer. I left the manufacturer out as well. Every single one. And as I go through each one, all I need is just one vapor product that has a manufacturer finished product date after August 8th of 2016. And I'll report that particular brick and mortar shop, as well as the online vendor, or that is via mainly it's retailer, but even manufacturer, distributor, and a wholesaler. I may even do the importers, but it's that not so much difficulty, but they don't necessarily have like a storefront. They're at the shipping ports, at the airport ports, if they're not so much ports, but at the airports, like in Chicago, in Los Angeles, in New York. There are, I believe, 15, don't hold them to that number. It's either 7 or 15 particular places that they have the United States Custom Border and Protection Services at, in regards to these particular ports and airports, where products like from Wotofo, Eton, whatever have you, is shipped into the United States and its territories to be sold in the United States and its territories. What I may do very well on the third rung, after I do the brick and mortar, then I do the online, and then I will do, which will be pretty easy to do, I will do all the importers, that is, all the companies that import into the United States and its territories. That probably just take me about a couple weeks to do. I know so many of them off the top of my head, so it'd be pretty easy. And I put in a long list and then send it off as a complaint to the FDA. So by the time I'm finished, every single solitary manufacturer, distributor, wholesaler, retailer will be a manufacturer, will be, or even importer, will be reported to the FDA. I should have that knocked out in about anywhere from 3 to 5 months. So that'd be rather interesting. I just wanted to share that little information with you, in case you wonder sometimes what I do with my free time. Anyway, so this is the complaint in regards to Hit That Juice / Mike Vapes. And this will be sent off to the FDA tomorrow at 12:01 a.m., which is less than an hour away. This is the hardware that will kick off this whole thing after May 7th of 2019. Of course, the Vaping Miniman kicked off the e-liquid. And on that point, you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.